Another round of calling each other to the fight. Dexich's got Wishcash, Alolan Graveler, Celio, Abama Snow, Altaria, and Lantern. As I said, a very particular cup in the sense of showing off very similar teams on many sides. Let's see how this goes. Lantern coming from Dexich and Quagsire opening for Polokus, and we're starting off. Both Pokemon handling themselves quite well. Polokus will try cheating a little bit with Acid Spray, doing no damage. Defense harshly fell. Oh, this is the bonus that was just activated on the side of Polokus to turn down defense of Dexich's Lantern. What will come up with this? This is something new. Stone Edge just destroyed Lantern. Stone Edge just destroyed it. Absolutely. So very good until this point for Polokus. Let's see another Stone Edge against Graveler. Probably won't do too much damage, although it's a very powerful move. Had to do a lot of damage. So Quagsire so far wiped out 2 Pokemon from Dexich's team, and at this point I think Polokus is thinking anything can happen. This one is mine, but let's see if it's really so. Shield is wasted on both sides. 1-1. Skarmory will now take on Altaria. Altaria will come with Sky Attack before Skarmory. Skarmory is using his last shield for Polokus, and now Sky Attack. He's just charging those Sky Attacks. Polokus to be ready. Now he's gonna throw like 2 or 3 at the same time at least. Let's see how that goes. 1 is here, almost took half, and let's see. Oh no! Wasn't charging so quickly as I thought. He's trying to do a switch, but he's not managing, and now he's just gonna go for another Sky Attack and take another one of his shields out. That's it for all shields on both sides. Let's see if this works out for Dexich. He will probably, he will wipe that Skarmory out, so this definitely didn't end the way Polokus imagined. He wanted to do the switch, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Sky Attack shouldn't do so much damage. Well, super effective. This is because of the grass type.
But yes, Polokus came out victorious. It was obvious from like 2-3 minutes ago when there was just one remaining inside of Dexich. Let's see if he can make some changes to shake this up and possibly take the second fight from Polokus. Let's see how Dexich is standing on the overall leaderboard. He is in the middle with 2 wins in 3 rounds, meaning he's not contending for the final, for the first place anymore. Our other matchups in round 4 are unveiling themselves very slowly. Only 1 completed so far. Let's see how the second fight between Dexich and Tropius goes. A Lantern versus Tropius.
For the opening. Very good on Polokus' side. Lantern is just melting from the quick grass move, but now Altaria came in, Tropius ran away, and again we have to watch the fight of the flying titans, that is Skarmory and Altaria. Shields are being taken out, not a lot of damage is being done on either side. Let's see again, Sky Attack versus Altaria, a lot of damage, but again not so much as it did occur in that fight that we were commenting on just before, when about 50% of health was coming down on Altaria when receiving the Sky Attack from Skarmory. I would say it maybe has something to do with a very low defense stat in IV stat on that particular Altaria, In any case, the clash of the Flying Titans is almost done, and Alteria ran away. Alteria was wiped out, sorry. Now Lantern will come to very, very easily dispose of Skarmory. Sky Attack will naturally not be blocked, doesn't do a lot of damage. And now Lantern will try to do electric damage against the flying grass. Tropius Thunderbolt will do a lot of damage for sure, and yes, quite a lot of damage, although probably not as much as Dexich would hope for. Let's now see Leaf Blade doing its magic against the Water Lantern. Of course, it wiped it out, maybe even a bit OP. At that point, Obama Snow will handle itself very, very well, and especially considering the fact that there is still one shield on the side of Dexich, he definitely has a chance. He'll wipe out this Tropius with no charge moves, and then have his Outrage powered up for the last Pokemon in Polokus' sleeve. What will it be? It will be Quagsire, and yes, Dexich will take this one. Oh, yes. What a turn in the last second, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he took it, he won it. It's 1-1, 1-1. Dexich stayed in the game.
Amazing. Very well played on both sides. Congratulations, Dexich. I'm now taking a quick glance again at the other matches in our tournament. Half of them are done. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including our one on the stream that are unreported. One is semi-reported, so we should be about in sync with the other players of the 4th round to start the final round of tonight's tournament, after Dexich and Polokus decide who is the prevailer in this match. So give us another 10 seconds to let the players decide, and we'll be right back with you. And we're off. Cilio will try to make a change on Dexich's side.
Versus Tropius, of course, and Polokus. Cilio is running away. It's not doing it well against his fast grass move. And now again the fight that we call basically a break in our stream. I don't think there's anything more to be said about the pair that is Alteria versus Skarmory. It's always just infinite, it seems, attacking each other with that Sky Attack. We don't get to see Dragon Pulse almost ever. Shield is used on Polokus' side. He's out of shields. Very interesting to see so early in the fight. I didn't really see the first one being used, but Polokus is out of shields. Now Dexich is also out of a shield. He did it at a very low health point in his game, but enough to fire off that last Sky Attack. And yes, bring Skarmory to its knees, which was the point. And now Wishcash will of course come back. He's hoping to counter whatever is coming next from Polokus, but considering we know it's Tropius and the last one could be I don't know, let's see what it could be. Yeah, Wishcash will finish Skarmory off. Doesn't look best on either side if you look about it from the kind of overall stats comparison. There is a shield on one side, very little health on the same. So let's see how this goes. Leaf Blade will naturally dispose of Wishcash without the shield being used, but it was saved, cleverly saved. Body Slam does have a chance of taking this Tropius down and bringing all of this to the final. No, Body Slam again. Yes, it's a win for Dexich, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I'm sorry, there is still Quagsire. There's still Quagsire and definitely too little health. I'm sorry, I read that one wrong. And Polokus is victorious. Polokus is victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Very good fight, 2-1 for Polokus. We'll be back in just a second. discussion, fellas. What's up? I tend to talk to the loser of the game first. So tell us, dexich. At one point, you were really actually close to winning this one.
Yeah, I know I was. I actually knew he was going to start with Tropius. Actually, I thought he was going to start with Tropius, but then he started 2 rounds before, and I thought maybe he'll try to change something because in both times I had him a little bit for a while. So yeah, I made a mistake switching with that Whiscash. I should have played with Lantern and took on that Skarmory, I think. Yeah, Skarmory. So
I was thinking how it worked out very well for you in the second fight, and I was thinking how come he's making so many changes after.
yeah, I know. And the second mistake I made, I didn't use that second shield, which I should have. And maybe then I would have that last body slam to slam him down.
As regards the shield, I gotta say there are so many fights ending with the shield on the loser.